Good morning. Got Lana Nana, Heather, Julianne, Mama Wench making yet another market bag machine. I couldn't imagine doing one of those a day. Oof. I mean, I probably, if it was a simple, like, meshy one, maybe, but, like, you're making ones that are almost solid. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning. So, update on the blanket. I am 1.5-ish. 1.5 repeats away from being done. Yay. Morning. But I am not bringing it down here because it is, it is a pain to deal with in this chair. So, yes, I have one more. I don't know that I'm going to get it done by tomorrow, but I'm sure I'm going to try. I was going to stay up last night and work on it, but I was like, I might go to bed. About 10 o'clock hit, and I was like, I just want to close. I want to go sleep. Good morning. Frizzy went to Joanne's again. I saw your little message. I wish I could. But I did too many for the month of May, and so now I have to watch it close and leave. That's sad. Excuse me. Can you tell who's up this morning again? You can tell when I'll let you know when it's me that's made it, but most of the time if you don't see this, it's going to be because I don't make coffee in time. He got up and made coffee, and he's making it early enough that I can get some before I come down here. I need to mute my mic so I'm not like clearing my throat loudly. Yay. I will be there. I think I will be there one way or another. Hopefully I don't forget. Even though I tell I go in and do that. So I don't know if you guys knew this, but some of you might. But most channels, if you have it turned to all, it'll notify you when they go live and when they put videos out and things. But if you go to their scheduled lives, and there's a little button underneath that says notify me, you can actually click on that and it'll send you an extra notification of them going live. Good morning, Kimberly. Kimberly is in the house. I get a big old smile when she shows up. Oh, I don't know. I need to get my energy going. Maybe we need to dance early. I don't know. Turn that down. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Last one. I don't need any more after that. Gotta have all my ladies in their blue dresses. And my men in their blue ties. Because I think I have Michael too. Good morning. Kimberly, have you made it back to Joanne's yet? You haven't told me. You were contemplating it. So today is technically Tunisian Thursday. Oh, you're going now, huh? Yeah. I can't. I almost wanted to yesterday, but I was a good girl and listened to the hubby. Did I come on early? No, ma'am, I sure did not. I came on right at 7:30. Hold on, I gotta scooch this forward. Did you see your blue dress, Kimberly? I need to be working on my Tunisian. It's Tunisian. Why am I got this out? Where is my Tunisian? I gotta figure out what bag I put it in. Hold, please. Here she be. Oh, tomorrow is 8. I have one scheduled for tomorrow at 8. Or did I have it scheduled for 8 today? I might have accidentally done that. It very well could have been I came on early. I could have sworn I did. I thought I did 7:30. Was it scheduled for 8? I was having issues loading a video yesterday, so I thought I did 7:30. Whoa. No, yeah, it was 7:30. No, tomorrow I have a video scheduled for a premiere at 8. So instead of coming on at 7:30, it'll come on at 8. And I'm only doing that so I can possibly interact with you guys. Hold on a second. Because I noticed in the somewhere with the surgery letters and things and whatnots, the information that it said it was going to start roundabouts 8 o'clock. So I should be sitting in the waiting room at 8 o'clock or wherever I'm going to be. So I should be able to sit there and chit chat with you guys in the chat. So I waited till about 19 minutes into the video to, say, hey, have a conversation with me, keep me company. So like, do that before the 19 minutes. Like, I'm letting you guys know now. Act as if it's alive, which it's not. I mean, because I won't be able to respond back to you immediately, but I will in the chat, because I should be there being able to respond. So if you guys have questions or you want to say something, I'll be able to respond to you guys in the chat. I figured it's not quite the same, but I figured it's a good backup. So I actually recorded an hour-long video for you guys last night. And I got it uploaded before bed and processed and everything and scheduled. And it's scheduled for 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. So good morning, Sassy Mary. Well, if you're tired, go back to bed. I'll be the first one to tell you, go back to bed if you're tired. Go get some more sleep. Who cares? You can watch the replay. So yeah, it won't be like my normal lives where I can go like longer than an hour or anything, but I figured, this is a good backup. A good, what's the word I'm looking for? A good, not replacement, but like substitute. There we go. Just takes my brain, a minute or two to get things out. Figure out what those words are. Sometimes it never comes, but okay, let's get this out. I don't know, what's going on? Okay, I need this out too. And I'm going to pull these two out. Ugh, shirt, stop sliding back. think the Tunisian hook that I had sitting on my desk, because I cleaned off my desk. Oh, I straightened it up and cleaned it up a little bit. I think I put my hook in here that I was using. So pull that out. Miss Sassy Mary. You're so funny. You give me the crackles. You crackle me up. Okay. I'm going to pull this off of here. I think I added, okay, I did add it onto it. Good. So I can just pull it off. Hey, we're all getting up there, so. But there's nothing wrong with getting a little extra rest. Even if we are old, as you say. Okay. Now I gotta figure out how to pull those two apart. I think... Do I use this? Do I waste my time using it and then just add on to it? Or do I just go straight to these? Because there's really not a lot there. Let's see. I mean, I could use it, but I need to use like from the outside and the inside. So, because I need I think I was double stranding this. Yeah. If it isn't tangled, well, it kind of sort of is, but in a not so bad way. At least I thought. This one little spider doesn't want to come out. It's like just loop-de-loops and loop-de-loops. That's all it is. It's just being a pain in the tuchus. See, it's not tangled. It's just I gotta pull it out. Right, Marianne? I'm telling you right now that I love this cotton is amazing. It works great for wearables as well as anything cotton. I think it's just as strong as Peaches and Cream. I mean, I haven't had anybody so far come to me and say, my cotton scrubbies are falling apart. Like, I have a friend that is using them in her kitchen to scrub dishes and clean her counters and things. So, like, it holds up well. Oh my word. What is going on? There we go. See? I told you I'd get it. I love this yarn, and I love this cotton. I'm telling you what, they were geniuses when they came up with that one. Geniuses. Yep, see, it's not too tangled, but it's not going to go very far. It's double-stranded like this. Like, there's the end of it already. Ah, my bag's falling off my lap. See, the end. That's all she wrote. So what I was going to do is I was actually just going to cut it in half. It's maybe not exactly in half, but I was going to cut it here and then just attach both the ends to either one of these. I think that's what I'm going to do. It doesn't matter if they're exactly even or not. It is warm down here. For once. I don't have my little scissors. No, it's upstairs. Dude, you're not going to church this weekend. For this weekend? Or the next time you go?
Next time I go?
You're not going to go this weekend. Because you're going to have surgery tomorrow morning.
Wait.
So we're going to stay home this weekend.
Is this day?
No, tomorrow. What am I making? The strap to this. So it needs to be double stranded, at least I feel like, because I double stranded the rest of the bag. And Marianne, this bag is made, well, actually, no, I can't say that. This bag was made with mainstays and these little stripies. But then I ran out of the mainstays gray, and I still haven't gotten any yet. I had a little bit of this left, so I finished the bag off. And I don't think you can see where I changed to the lighter gray because the two grays were slightly different. So it just needs straps. Otherwise, I'm going to carry it around like, one of these kind of bags. Hello, Jay. You love the stripies. Yeah, so I just need to add a handle onto it. So I'm taking a little break from the Tunisian Gigabyte blanket because, well, one, it's upstairs and it's unruly at the moment. Like it's a beast, but it's an awesome beast. I love it. I love it. I like it. Ooh, Marianne, I thought of another person for our actors and stuff that we were talking about yesterday. Good morning, Arlena. Hugh Jackman. I don't think we ever mentioned him, but for some reason I woke up thinking I was thinking about Wolverine this morning, and I'm like, oh, hold on, we didn't mention Hugh Jackman yesterday. He's another piece of eye candy. Maybe not with all the facial hair, but that like extra facial hair that Wolverine has, but Hugh Jackman is another one. And he sings beautifully. And he's a good actor. I don't know why I woke up thinking about Wolverine. I just instantly woke up and like I was awake just laying there, and all of a sudden I'm like, Wolverine. Hugh Jackman. Why didn't I think of him yesterday? Right? All these hunky men we were talking about yesterday, we never mentioned Mr. Hugh Jackman. I mean, The Showman? Come on. Amazing. That movie was good. The Greatest Showman, I think is what it's called, actually. Oh, come on. How do I do this here? Sorry, I am trying to figure out how to tie this magic knot. For some reason, like I said, my brain is like, woo, we're mush this morning. Kate and Leopold, yes, that's another good one. That's a good one. Good. It's a good movie. Good movie. I love musicals. A lot of the musicals. I was actually surprised at Wicked, to be honest, as a movie. I did not have great hopes for that movie because, just they seem to just mess up musicals sometimes with movies and just, yeah, but no, I thought it was pretty decent too. But yeah, musicals, I'm a big fan of musicals as movies. What are they called? Movie adaptations of musicals or whatever. Now, I haven't seen any on Broadway or anything. I haven't been to Broadway, but is my chat not moving? Well, hello, Tanks a lot. Good morning, Tammys. Juliet and Romeo. Wait, as a musical? Romeo and Juliet. Now, I watched the Romeo and Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio. He was a hunky guy when I was a kid, but I'm not much into him anymore. So, Anyway, I love that Tanks a lot. Oh, Juliet, no. I haven't heard of that one. Washington. Okay, Julianne. Did I tell you I used to live in Washington as a kid for a very, very brief time? As in, like, maybe a couple years. And then when my dad was unfortunately not honorably discharged from the Navy, we moved away from Washington. We lived in Bremerton, near the Navy base. Not on base, but near it. Me? Oh, Frizzy. Yeah, Frizzy. Yes, I feel awfully special. Frizzy gets up just to watch me. That really makes. See, it wasn't even. It really makes me feel blessed and honored to have people up early to watch me. And I think Lana Nana, you're also another one that I help get up in the morning. Goodness, I couldn't imagine being up at 5:30. There are some days where my husband gets up early like that, and it does wake me up, but I didn't leave my stitch marker where I had it. Oh no. I think it was right here. I had it across 5 stitches, so how many from the side did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so right here. Slip stitch. Going into drawing mode. Well, let me know if you find anything. Not that I can go myself. Yep, I used to live in Bremerton, Washington for about maybe a few years, 2 to 4 years, somewhere in there. I don't remember how long we lived there. I just know that. Well, let's do the progression. I was born in San Diego, and then on the base, because again, my parents were both Navy. Market bag finish. On to number 7, or is this number 7? Did you finish 6? I can't remember. Good morning, Erica. Oh, Tammy, 3. Oof. Both eyes open today. Well, that's fantastic, Lana. I'm glad you have both of them open. So yeah, I want to say after my sister was born, who was 2 years younger than me. Shortly thereafter that, we went to Bremerton. So I want to say when I was around 4 or 5, we moved to Bremerton, and then we moved to Mobile. I don't remember when we made it to Mobile. I don't know, because by the time I moved to Kansas, I was like 11. So in a very short period of time, I moved 1, 2, 3, 4 states in 11 years. But 2 of them were Navy related, and then the other 2 were divorce related. Because when my mom divorced my dad, she moved us up to Kansas, where her family was. So, all right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here's the question I have for this strap. Do I go right into the Tunisian, or do I do a row of single crochets first? Because I feel like this is stretched out right. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's stretched out right here. So I'm literally designing this thing as I go. I think I want to do a row of single crochets first. And I think I'm going to snag some extra loops in order to make it really sturdy. So normally with a single crochet, you just go into those V's, but like I'm grabbing extra loops here. I wish you guys could see what I'm talking about. My dad was a pilot and moved a lot. I went to 15 different schools. Wow. Kendall, I'm not too far from you because when we moved to Alabama with when my mom and dad got out of the Navy, and they went through the divorce shortly thereafter. So I got moved around from, like, I was in, like, actually maybe not 15 schools, but I did the elementary school. I did maybe 3 schools down there, and then I did. Okay, so I didn't do quite as many as you did, but yeah, I feel like I was at a lot of different schools growing up. But okay, so 1, 2. So yeah, I'm grabbing a lot of extra loops around. Like I'm going into the base of the single crochet. I wish I could show you what I'm talking about. So like, let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about here. I don't know if you're going to see it. So let me move this out of the way. So you see this, come on. See this loop, right, or this strand of yarn that's going, this one right here. I'm catching that one as well. And I'm like, to really stabilize this. And make it, I'll show you here in a second when I get the last 2 done. And I'll show you how like less holy it is, if that makes sense. Was what easy to learn? The C2C. Okay, there's a guy that Mishi shared. His channel name is Gilded Crochet, I think. And the video that she shared is of him doing C2C squares and joining them in different designs and things. And he goes through talking about how he was really scared of C2Cs and like intimidated and things because C2Cs look very, what's the word I'm looking for? Hard, intimidating. But yet it's once you know how to do it, if you know how to double crochet, chain, and slip stitch, that's all there is to it in that thing. Complicated, yeah. Yeah, this bag, Tammy, is no, I have not done dancing yet. I will after I get this strap kind of designed. Okay, so here is my 5 single crochets, and you can kind of see now that by grabbing some of the extra loops that I did in the single crochets, I just filled in the holes a little better. It's one of those things that I need to show you from my point of view. Like it's hard to explain where I'm going into. With C2C, there's really not a lot of counting. I don't think. I mean, you just put 3 double crochets in a space, and then you slip stitch into the next square, and then you move up, chain 2, do 3 double crochets, chain, slip stitch, chain 2 or 3 depending on how you do it. I do 2. Yeah, I don't feel like there's a lot of counting. Once you know pattern to a C2C, there's not much counting. The only time there'd be counting is if you did if all you had for your pattern was like something like this. Yeah, I was just about to say the graphs. So like you would have, to count like, oh, I need to do 40 of this color before I get to that color. But thankfully this pattern came with how many I have to do in the row. I don't have to count them. Where did I put the pattern book that it's in? Oh, it's right here. Ugh. So this tells me how many squares I have to do. So I do have to count, but I just go until, I've done so many, and then I go back and go. If I've done too many, I just rip them out till I get to where I'm supposed to be, kind of thing. The turning and decreasing, but there's still, I don't know, in my mind, I've done them enough that to me, I kind of get it, I guess. There's a lot of people I could recommend. I have a couple. There's a whole bunch of people that are way better than me on the YouTube streets. Hello, Nisi. Yeah, if you could just get it started, and see, the thing is with decreasing, it's really not hard. It's just, okay, I want to make this blanket, let's say 40 inches wide. Let's say you're going to make a 40 by 40 and you want to make it 40 inches wide. You literally just keep increasing both sides until you get it to as big as you want or as long as you want. Or hold on. First, you go for as wide as you want or long. It doesn't matter, whichever one you do first. So like, let's just say we're making a blanket that's a rectangle. We're going to start in this corner and we're going to keep increasing both sides until we get to here, and we're going to stop increasing, and we're just going to keep not decreasing. We're just going to keep we're going to stop increasing on this end and just go straight up, where this end will keep increasing a little bit. We get it as long as we want, and then this is where we start decreasing it to come back to this other corner. It's you kind of have to see it to make it make sense. Here's a Tunisian blanket still in timeout. Yes, don't forget the thummies. So my Tunisian blanket is upstairs and it's almost done, so it's very cumbersome to work on. And since we're doing Tunisian Thursday, I pulled out my bag that I need to finish anyway. So, oh no, I'm gonna have to do a second row of single crochets because I'm just gonna do a second row of single crochets because I need to get back to the other side so that the simple stitch faces out the right direction. Had I done it the right way and started it from the inside of the bag instead of the outside of the bag, looking at the outside of the bag, I wouldn't have had to do a second row of singles here. But it's the full stitch. Ooh. My blanket is the Gigabyte blanket by MDL Crochet. So it is, it's simple stitch and then drop down stitches, I think is what they're called. Okay, so I'm going to go in here, pull that up. Let's see if I like this solid gray color better than, I feel like I didn't go all the way through. No, unfortunately, I can't go to Joann's. I've been grounded from Joann's. Ooh, it got quiet in here. The air cut off and it got quiet. It's so quiet. Okay. I don't know, guys. My blanket is Panda's baby blanket pattern. Panda's baby blanket pattern. He has a baby blanket pattern? I thought he has a panda and a cat, maybe. Cat silhouette one, but a baby? What? Must have missed something. I don't know if I like this for a strap. This bag is proving to be design, not my design friend. Let's see the air on again. I don't know. Frizzy's back. I know it's not much. I guess let me do a couple rows and then I'll show you. I don't know. Maybe it's just one of those days I'm just being hard on my design. You know, you have those days where you're like, nothing's coming out right. So far, I haven't done much of that, but this one just feels like it's, I don't know. It almost doesn't feel right. Oh, it's the first one he wrote? Okay. Gotcha. Cool beans. Cool beans. Yeah, I bought his panda one, the panda Grafgan in Tunisian that they worked up, but I haven't done it yet. I want to. I think I'm gonna make it a purple panda. Purple with black, maybe, or purple with white. I don't know yet. It's a long ways down the road before I start that one. There's a lot of different things I want to start. Okay, so here, I need your guys' assistance. So I came up with a really cool, well, I didn't come up with it. I was inspired by a fellow YouTuber. Her name's Killian. You're putting the border on a baby blanket. I'm so glad to get it out of here. Ah, yay, Kendall! Congratulations. So Killian, I can't remember her. Frizzy, you're gonna have to help me out here. Viney Maple or something like that. She does this. She's doing this series called Roll for a series, and she's taking dice and rolling them and like making up projects. Not making them up, but like creating them with scraps that she has. So she's trying not to buy yarn, and so she's trying to use up what she has. And so she's using up little scraps of, yarn scraps she has around her house, and she's rolling for the viney maple. There you go. She's rolling, and then whatever the number ends up being, she does whatever that color is on the project. And so I was trying to get her to give me some ideas like of what I could do for a project, because I'm like, I don't know, there's so many things out there I could try. I could do blankets, scarves. I need a specific idea. But then I was like, maybe I should just find like 6 different patterns and small ones and roll for a pattern with a dice. And then that's the pattern I work on. And then I take the 6 random colors that I've already pre-designated to do whatever with, and then I use those colors to make the project with, and then I roll the dice for the colors. Thank you, Frizzy. Good morning, Rebecca. Good morning, Annie. So yeah, I was like, I need ideas on, like, are there patterns that you guys know of that I could try? Or like a project idea that I could try? I was thinking a beanie. For one, I could take one of my beanie designs that I have. No worries, Miguel. I was thinking beanie, maybe a scarf, I don't know, a bag, something small. Like what is something small that I could make where I can make with scrap yarn and like roll a dice for different colors? And then I was thinking as going as far as doing a dice for how many rows of each color I do. So like I would roll color, and then I would roll again to see how many rows I would put on the project, depending on the project too, because it may not work for all the projects. See, Frizzy, I need, what ideas do you think, when you think start small, like what, like specifically, what are some small things I could do? My brain is literally drawing blanks. I need like, I need help. Hello, Sherry. Okay, so here is the strap so far. I don't know if I'm just being silly or what, but I'm not feeling the color. I don't think the light gray was the way to go. I don't know. Yeah, but what Amy? I need like what specific? Ooh, no. What specific pattern of an Amy could I do? That's what I need, Frizzy. I need specifics. No, I don't have blue. I was gonna go try to find blue. I was just thinking floppy cat, but then I was like, no, that works better with the blanket yarn. But I could do the floppy cat in 4-weight. I do want to make one. You know what? I'm gonna put that down. I'll make a bigger one with the blanket yarn another time. But yeah, I'm gonna put floppy cat down and do it in scraps. Oh. You know, I have a cake of yarn over there of cotton that I might be able to pull a blue out of that might match this. I don't feel like the gray. Should I just keep going further though? Maybe I'm just not visualizing it because there's not enough of it there. What do you guys think? A caterpillar scrap Amy would be cute too. I do like that, possibly. Caterpillar Amy. Well, there's 5. I have floppy cat, I have the caterpillar. What else did you say? A beanie, a bag. So I have a beanie, scarf, bag, floppy cat, caterpillar. Ooh, see, y'all are making me do all these Amies. But hey, I asked for ideas. Emotional support. Chicken! Because I'm gonna do an emotional support chicken. Why? Because. Thanks, Kim. Love you. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab my other cotton. Ay, ay. See, here's my dilemma. Most of my cotton is variegated. I do have this cream. But here's what I'm thinking. I have this one right here. I think this is a scrap cake that I got from Kim. I was thinking I could pull out this blue right here. But I don't know if I'd have enough. That's the only thing. I don't know if I would have enough for 2 straps. And I'm wondering if this isn't peaches and cream blue that she used. So I might have to use... Oh. Alright, I'm going to throw all my cotton in this bag over here so it doesn't make a mess. Well, what if I went darker, y'all? Like, what if I did a darker gray? Or do you think blue would be better? There's also this darker gray. Okay, go please. You're being distracting.
What? Because Mal was distracted?
Yes, because you came over to make her do it. Please go.
Oh, shush.
And of course, my child never listens to me, so. Oh yeah, yeah. This is pretty much most of my cotton that's not scrap. Well, some of it's scrappy. Yeah, I just don't know if I would have enough. I mean, I could always do black. A strap color. Let me get out. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure, although that's a really soft cotton though. That doesn't feel like a peaches and cream. I think this is mine actually. I don't think this is hers. I just don't know that I'd have enough of this color to make 2 straps. That's why I'm trying to pick something else. And I don't know where I got that color from. Blue and cream together, 2 of blue and then 2 of cream. Acrylic scrap yarn can also do fingerless gloves or bandana scrap cotton market bags. That's what I was thinking, like a market bag type thing for one of my scrappy things. Market. Okay, so here, and good morning, Teresa. Here are the options for a strap. So I've got the dark gray, the black in the middle, and then cream. I don't need both blacks on there, but well, and then there's the gray that I was attempting to use, which I didn't like it. Fingerless dragon scale gloves. Ooh. Fun. Should I try the dark gray and see what I think of that? Oh, I have a mess of gray on my desk here. I'm gonna have to do some cleaning. Oh my goodness. It's a mess. The dark gray. Okay. This goes over here. Well, now I'm just gonna have to switch up the bag making thing and make up and see, I could make a ditty bag in scrap yarn. Maybe a couple bags then. That's what I might do. Put on there. I might take the scarf out. No. Do I want to do a beanie or a scarf? Because I like the idea of doing a market bag and then doing a ditty bag possibly. Beanie. So take the scarf off and do the beanie. Hopefully I can find these spots again. I think I'll be fine. Okay. I'm going to put these on the floor out of my way. This gray here. A ditty bag. It's a bag that One the Yarn Addict designed. Do I have any that I can get to? No, I don't. Actually, I might. Hold on. Jesus, that's a lot heavier than I thought it was. Oof. Oof. This is a ditty bag that I could do with scrap yarn. So this is in a blue color. So this is the ditty bag. Just a little bag. So, and I actually made this on my I-cord machine. You can see I got a little, it didn't quite like this acrylic yarn, so there's a little knot right there, or a little mess up, but I left it and kept going and got it to work again. So there's a little bit of a faux pas right there. So, a little ditty bag. So I could also make one of those. Yeah, I don't know. He hasn't come out with his hag bag yet. Okay, I'm gonna cake this up before I use it because I like pulling from the outside and inside of one skein if I can. So I'm gonna cake this up real fast. Yeah, I have a couple of them in that tote over there, just a couple of them. I think I made a few when they first came out. But I've been wanting to maybe make another one. So that would be a good one to do. I don't know why I'm out of breath. I think picking up that tote, it was a lot heavier than I expected. I was like, oh, that was heavy. See, Grizzy, even I'm out of breath from lifting something heavy. So you being out of breath from going downstairs and coming back up is not unheard of. Oh my gosh, already at 52 minutes. That's crazy. Oh, there's a knot. Oh, mine's better. This yarn almost feels a little thinner. Get warm and then I and it's not because of hot flashes. I mean, do you get hot flashes even before menopause? Like, it's more hormonal hot flashes for me still. This yarn, my goodness. It's like stuck to itself in places. I can tell you right now, this K&C is not entirely my favorite, but I'm gonna make it work. I got 4 of them. Yeah, I knew the gal that would come to. Yeah, I didn't realize that's what it was. You weren't gone very long, so you took care of it quickly. Like I'm still catching my breath. I'm out of shape. What do you need to know, Rebecca, that you're asking in the Discord? Wait, hold on. Wait, what now? The rings? Those knittings? Like they sell at Walmart. I had a set of 3 that belonged to me. What do you mean by that? Here's the crafty goodies. Where's the money? Gotta run. Bye. Here's your stuff. Where's my money? Gotta go. Kind of like you with Lizzie the other day. What was it? You're being loud. Love you. I didn't hear that being said, but somebody else must have heard it and they said it in the comments. But yeah, I was like, that's funny. You're nicer than I am. I just tell them to be quiet. They're being too loud. It's only when they're being good. I'm like, I love you. Oh, goodness. Okay, so this is why I cake up my cotton. So then I can pull like this from the outside and the inside at the same time. And my cake can sit like this and I can just pull straight up. Whereas if I left it in the skein like this, it flops around and gets a big old mess. Nana, y'all are having a conversation in the the Discord and I can see it over here. Oh, you're talking about the looms. The looms. The knitting looms. You said rings, and I'm like, what in the world are you talking about? Okay, I'm going to be smart this time and actually go from the inside of the bag, so that way I only have to do one row of single crochets. But now I got to figure out where I was at. Okay, so I was 6 over, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I started in that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right here. Yeah, the knitting looms. What was your question about them? Like, does anybody need, like, Emily from Emerson Crochet, reach out to her, because I'm going to send her a bunch of mine. She loom knits. I just don't have the patience for loom knitting. It's almost takes just as long for as knitting actually does and Tunisian. It's kind of in between Tunisian and knitting for me. It's almost a little too slow. But I'm sending all my looms to her. So maybe consider sending them to her. If you wanted to, just surprise her with them. I can give you her. I don't think she'd care, but I could give you her if you wanted to surprise her. I won't do it to everybody, but I know, Rebecca, I can trust. No, I'm not saying I can't trust anybody else. I'm just saying I know I can trust Rebecca if I give you her mailing address, because I had her send it to me so that I could send her the stuff that I have. All right, so I'm going to grab all these strands like I was before, but it's backwards now, so basically I'm splitting the post of the single crochet, but also going underneath the V. Yep, I can do that, Rebecca. And I'll let her know ahead of time if you want. I can let her know that I did give it to you. Unless you want to surprise her, and then I'll just... Yeah, look, Marianne, do you want to see where mine is right now? Look. You can't even tell what it is because she's covered up. That right there is my Addie. It's got all that stuff around it. So the box that I moved to get to the ditty bag was right here. So this was actually piled with stuff right there. I gotta move it back. I hope I didn't just scratch my glasses. I do not want a scratch on my glasses already. Yeah, I need to get mine out too. See, that was another thing I was thinking about doing, is either recording a video or going live with it in front of me and making a beanie or something. That'd be fun to surprise her. Yeah, my floor's a mess. But once I get these cabinets in... Okay, so here's the thing. Do I use these? Because I turn these little black things. I can do them on the bottom flat so they can sit on stuff. So I have this table over here that I was thinking of putting behind me and stacking some of these on top of it and utilizing the cubes for yarn storage. And then I would have my shelves or my countertops over there. And then I was going to put some of these cubes over here to my side for yarn storage. I'm just trying to decide how I want to arrange this room, because the majority of my mess are my whips. One way to help with that is to clean them up and get through them. The corner of the sitting area here in the camper is bunches and bunches of bins of yarn. Good thing I don't need to get over there. Yeah. I don't need to get over in my corner either, so that helps. I don't need to go into that one. Go into number 2, 3. Okay, so here, let me do a few rows of this and see what y'all think of the new color. I just don't know that I'm ever going to be happy with the thing. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're stuck in March. And that's okay. Just be careful. Get into it. All right, let me get a few rows of this done. And then I will show you. I think I like the darker color. Like I said, I want to make sure though it looks, yes, handmade, but also not kindergarten art school handmade, is what I'm going for. I want it to look like an adult actually put this together. Let me do a couple more rows. Where are we at? Oh, you can't do the ballet anymore? Can't believe it's been an hour already. This is why I always go over an hour, because I'm like, I don't want to be done. I don't want to be done. Let me do this one more row and I'll show you what I've got so far on here. Okay, let me put a stitch marker that now has disappeared. Oh, there it is. Well, do another star table mat. Do some more of those that you can sell at your market. Do them in cotton so you can do them as like hot plates or trivets or whatever you want to call them. Double up the cotton and then you can make it a hot pad almost. Step here, 2, 3, 4, and here, 2, 3, 4. Okie dokie artichokes. What do y'all think of the dark gray? It almost looks like a shirt when I hold it up like this. What do y'all think of the dark gray? It's hard with all that color behind it to see. But there is, I think I kind of like that now. I really do. And so these stitch markers over here is where I'll join this one too. I'm not going to make the handles very long. I think I'm going to make it about to my nose. Like come over and make the height of the strap about here. Yeah, see, I like that so much better. It pops more. I thought a different color would look better. That's why I was wanting to see if a darker color would look. Tammy, do you need to get your blood flowing? Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Yeah, the KNC is okay. It's not a bad cotton. My favorite is still, I love this yarn. I love this cotton. I would rather have it in this. go till when my legs start hurting. Most of the time it's around 30 seconds. We're going to build up our stamina. By the end of the year, we're going to be like up on our feet, hopping off the chairs. We're going to be hopping into that corner and flipping that calendar for Marianne. And back to our regular scheduled programming. Thor's like, Mom, sit down. You're gonna hurt yourself. That's funny. Tunisian crochet. I love Tunisian crochet. Oh, I need to make another stitch marker holder. You can just make out the tassel on mine. You can't even see it. That's why I want to rearrange. I want to put like a command hook like over here where you can kind of see this wall and have it a little more seen. So like have it right in here. Oh, and then maybe today or next week, I don't know. It'll probably be next week because I got to go to the store and grab a couple things, and then I need to get some more steaks because we're going to have steaks and baked potatoes for dinner tonight because my child won't be able to eat harder foods for a week or so. And so I was like, maybe we'll do steaks the night before his surgery so that way it won't feel like forever between, because we were going to do them last night, but I was like, let's wait and do them with your mom, and then it'll be the meal before his surgery, and then that way, we can wait a couple weeks to have steaks again. Frizzy, I think I figured out the issue with this coffee. Well, one, I did add a little extra this morning. Not much. But I think I need to let it sit and cool and not be so hot. I think that was my issue. So, I'm excited for this roll a scrap thing. What should we call it? So, Killian calls hers roll for a series. I don't want to call it that because that's her thing. What could we, and then Mama Swift has luck of the draw for her things that she does. Oh? What are we questioning? Oh. Oh! The coffee. Gosh. Oh, man. Frizzy, I've seriously come to enjoy your lives every day, and I pray for mental clarity for you so that you can keep coming to us with lives because I miss you, and I get that you need to take mental days, and I'm not saying this to force you into doing them when you don't want to, but yes, like I pray for good mental clarity, health for you so that we can keep getting our Frizzy every day. Yay! Dice and scrap pickers. What could I call it? Because they picked some good titles. Roll for series, and then luck of the draw, luck of the roll. It's similar to luck of the draw, but what can I put? No, I don't want to do luck of the roll. What's another word for like rolling a dice? Like what? Scrap roll. Well, yes. I mean, I like you and all of your mush mouth. Is that what you guys call it, mush mouth? Because I have it too, obviously. Because that's why you can understand me so well. I mean, we like you anyways, but I just, for those days where you're just not feeling yourself and, need that mental break, I pray for those days where you have the clarity to be happy and free of that shackle. Let's see. Thank you guys. Dicey scrap roll. Mush mouth. Mush mouth. Okay. Yep. I get mush mouth too. And that's probably why you and I can understand each other. Or you can understand me at least. This strap looks a little funky. But it's gonna be nice. It's kind of curling a little bit, like in on itself, but I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. Oh, that's funny. Scrap roll. Scrap roll projects. Scrap roll. I don't know. Right? I mean, it makes sense to our brains when we say it. Tatter and pesters and take a chance on the scraps. Ooh, Kendall, that's good. Take a chance on the scraps. Take a chance on the scraps series. Take a chance on the scraps series. I like it. Oh, what is that word where there's like a saying in my head I can't get clarity on for some reason. I can't think of it right this second. It's along the lines of what you just said there, Kendall. Take a chance. My brain's just not rolling. It's just my brain's just not rolling. See, mush mouth. I read Kendall's roll with the scraps. Scrap Chance series. What do y'all think of that? Scrap Chance. Oh, I don't know. There's got to be like a fun way to people that play in casinos a lot of times. Do they have a fun little saying for rolling the dice? Taking your chances. I just can't think of that saying or whatever I'm trying to come up with here. To say. Let's see. Take a chance, take a risk, gamble, roll the dice. What if we just say roll the dice scrap? Play with fire. No. We're going to take a chance on this new project. Take a chance. I like the take a chance. Take a chance on the scraps. Take a chance. Take a chance. Scrap projects. Take a chance. Scrap projects. What do y'all think of that? Take a chance. Scrap projects. Roll for scraps. Well, have a fabulous day, Marianne. Let us know what you plan on doing. What you end up planning on. Okay, how long do I want to make this handle? See how it's already naturally kind of curving? It's kind of funny. Roll for scraps. See, I like the roll for scraps too. Take a chance on scraps. Take a chance, scrappy projects. Take a chance, scrappy projects. Bleh. Where are we at? 8:47. We still got time. We still got time. I still got 40 something minutes before my live automatically ends. What does rolling dice mean? Cast lots. Take a chance. I like the take a chance, I think. You like roll for scraps? I do too, kind of, Lana. I think that's the one I'm liking. Roll for. But see, no, I can't. No, I can't do the roll for scraps because she's already got the roll for series. Killian does. Take a chance, scrap projects. That's the one I'm leaning towards. Alrighty, Tammys, have a great day. Your little needle holders will hopefully be coming to you next week. I'll let you know, though, for sure. Take a chance, scrap series. That's what I'm going to go with. I like that. Take a chance, scrap series. And it'll be those 6 projects. So what I'll do is I'm going to take, I have some dice that I can roll. So I will randomly give these a number. And then I will assign them random numbers. And then I'll roll the dice. I'll probably do it on a live. I don't know if I'm going to do like a recorded video or anything, but like I'll roll the dice and whatever the dice lands on, that's the project I'll start with. And then I will, before I roll for the project, I will grab my scrap bin and I will pull out 6 random colors and I will try not to color control, like color play them, make sure they go well together kind of thing. Just random colors. Excuse me. And I will then roll for the color. And then I'm trying to look at these. I think most of these projects that we put on here, I can easily do where I was thinking I could then take another roll and decide how many rounds or stripes I would do of said color. So say I picked purple, I would roll the dice again and it came up with 3. I would do 3 rows of purple and then I would roll for the next color and then roll again to see how many rows I would do with that color. So it would be like, instead of 1 row of color each time, I would do blocks of it, if that makes sense. So, yeah, scrap roulette. Oh, I don't think I did that right. Maybe I did. Hello, Melissa H. Yeah, I like the Take a Chance scrap series. I like that. Do y'all like that? I think it kind of flows well and has a good ring to it. Take a Chance scrap series. So I'm going to make scrap projects with scrap yarn. But again, I'm not starting this until I get that Tunisian Gigabyte blanket done. Because that has got to get done. And even by working on this bag right now, I'm not wasting time, but I'm not putting the time in that I should on that blanket. But that's okay. I will get it done by the end of this weekend. No worries, Kendall. You can relax. I like your ideas, though. You're the one that got me on the take a chance one anyway, so I give you full credit on that one. Because you gave me that take a chance. Where'd you put it? You said take a chance something. Take a chance on the scraps. And so basically, I liked that one. And so take a chance scrap series. I think it conveys what I'm doing, doesn't it? Take a chance scrap project series. I feel like the project is not the right word in there, but I don't know. I think it can be explained fairly easily when people come to watch. So, Tuesdays. We'll do that on Tuesdays. You know, because Tuesday was the one day I couldn't figure out what to do anyway. So, like, I was doing Tackle It Tuesday. So instead of calling it Tackle It Tuesday, I'll say Take a Chance. Take a Chance Tuesday. And then that's when we do our scrap series. And you guys are more than welcome to follow along with me. Get your scraps out. Get your recommended hook size or your favorite hook size for the said scraps. If you're doing amigurumis, I would wholly recommend doing. I think with a 4 weight, you want to go down to like a 3.5, right? A 3.5, 4, because normally a 4 weight calls for about a 5.5 to 5.5. So I feel like you want to go down to about a 3. Okay. I need it to. I think that's a good height right there. So I just need to go another 6 inches or so, and then I can attach it maybe. 3.5. So should we roll today for our first scrap project next Tuesday so that way you guys could come prepared? If you wanted to work with me, should we roll for one now? I don't have my dice with me, but actually they're upstairs. I can roll on my phone. I can roll, do a random dice roll on my phone. Is that something you guys want to follow? Rebecca, would that be something you want to do to kind of do a little, scrappy project with, between your dragon and thing? Get your mind off the dragon for a little bit. So you guys want to do that? I don't mind getting it figured out today. It's almost 9. Sure. Okay, so for a beanie, I'm going to do one of my beanies to start, and then we can do other people's beanies. Because I think I have at least one. No, I have at least 2 on my channel that we can use. I'm going to have to go back through and remember the patterns, though, because it's been a hot minute since I made them. All right, so let me put. Okay, that one's number 1. That one's number 2. We'll make that one number 3. I'm trying to land on the paper in a different spot, but that one's 4. Well, I'm going to do that one 5 because it was above the other one, and then that one will be 6. Okay. Roll a dice. I'm going to do it on my computer, if that's okay. Roll a dice. Let's do 6. No, take that away. Roll. Am I doing this right? I don't even know if I'm doing it right. 1 dice, 6-sided, roll 1 time. Oh. 6. All right, so we're going to make a market bag. So I rolled a number 6. So we're gonna make the market bag. All right, so now we gotta come up with a market bag. We gotta find a market bag. Actually, I might have a market bag I can do. Crochet market bag. Oh, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna watch this video. That looks like it's fairly easy. It's called Handmade by May. M-E-I. Here, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna share this. Copy link. All right, so, well, Rebecca, do you have any cotton? Here's our market bag. I think this will be easy enough to do. We'll do this one. It looks easy and fairly quick. I would say, how much yarn did they use is what I would like to know. I would say maybe a skein or two of yarn, of cotton, like this. I would say, so this is 180 yards. So I would say anywhere from 200 to 300 yards would be enough to make a market bag. So that's what we'll do. And I have scrap cotton. So I will go and find 6. Is it fairly quick, Lisa? Jada and Stitches. I like her too. So we can do the one I found, or we can do Jada and Stitches. Jada and Stitches market bag. Or we could do that one too. She's got one from 6 years ago. She's got a shell stitch market bag. Which market bag did you make of hers? She's got the shell stitch. It's built in like multiple parts. And then there's that one. Let's just stick with the one that I found. I'm going to do that one for now, and then maybe we can try another one after that. So this link that I posted, if it's clickable, that is the market bag that I'm going to start on Tuesday. I'm going to grab my cotton scraps that I have, and I will pick out 6 of the colors. And yeah, just if you want to, you know what, email me. Email me at this email right here, Lisa, if you find it. Just email me here. And then we can use that maybe for next time. So yeah, bring your cotton on Tuesday, and then we will make a scrap market cotton bag, because I'm going to make it from cotton. I want to make bags from cotton for some reason. I just feel like well, one, they're you can wash them a little better, and not a cotton blend, just 100% cotton, because it's the cotton blends that turn into, having to like lay them flat and things like that because of what they're blended with. So I would do a cotton, if you got it, 100% possibly, or at least one that's washable and dryable, so you can clean them. But I think that one I found will be a nice, easy one to follow. Yeah. Cotton does work best. I mean, acrylic's fine if you don't have cotton, I suppose, for bags, but it's just, for the stretch and everything. So, this is still going to stretch a little bit, but it's not going to stretch a ton. So here, I'm going to stretch it out. All right, Kendall, have a great day. I will hopefully see you in the chat tomorrow on my video. Okay, so how short should I go with these? I almost kind of want to go that short. Like that. Maybe go, I don't know, just a few more rounds and go like that short. I think that's what I'm going to do. What do you guys think? Is that a good length or should I go longer? I feel like that's a good one. Because it doesn't have to be a shoulder one. I don't mind this one being like a handle, like a handheld one. Or should I go longer? Ooh, don't pull it out. There we go. I'm going to go at least a few more rows longer while I wait. Oh, you said, okay. Thank you, thank you. What do y'all think on my strap, though, for this one, the handles? More like handles versus straps. I kind of like it as a handle bag. Maybe a bit longer. Well, see, I don't want it to be a crossbody necessarily, I don't think. Me too, Rebecca, but I was just thinking a quick, try to maybe do a quick project. That's why I found that one, and that was the first one I went with. So, to be honest, Frizzy, I like crossbodies too, but, like, does it look like a crossbody bag, really? I'm going to turn it this way. I don't know. I can't decide. That's why I'm asking. I just can't decide. That's why you guys are so good to help talk things out with. How about a play instead of play with fire, play with fiber. I like that, play with fiber. Well, hello, Vivian. Okay, I'll go longer. Can you tell I'm just getting lazy? I just want to be done. It almost needs to be that long on the other side, It doesn't take that long to do it. It's just I keep stopping. And I don't want to bore you guys because, like, I just sit here and I could just sit here and crochet away at this like crazy without talking. Like this. See, I just got quiet. I don't know. Help me, help me. Bit longer. Yes, okay. I agree with you guys. It does need to be longer. Okay. How do I do, let's see, Discord. I haven't done it on my computer yet. I don't think. Download for Mac. Save. Open it up. Why is it not opening it up? Oh, it's right here. Yes, open. It's just Discord. I know. Thank you for being secure for me. I'm not boring you. Yay. I'm waiting for Discord to start up on my computer. Allow, sure. Gosh, I don't remember what my login was. Okay, how do I do this? Scan this with the Discord mobile app to log in instantly. Well, how do I scan it? How do I scan it? Just sewing on the Yip Yip eyeballs. No worries. How do I scan it in the app? Like, I don't understand. I don't know how to use this. Authorized apps? No. Scan QR code. There it is. Found it. Check your phone. Log in. Start talking. Okay. Yay, now I can do it on here. Apply. Go away. There we go. It's not showing me. Did you do it in the main group in Frizzy's thing? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, that, yeah, I found that one too. I'll have to check out that scrappy one. Yep, I'll have to do that one. Well, I finally found the scan QR code in the settings, the gear, when I went into my profile area. And I was able to scan the QR code to log in from my phone. So that helped. Because for some reason, the login isn't saved across my devices. So, what is this? I don't know what that was. Okay, so yeah, I like that market bags, and that'll work out perfectly, Rebecca. That I might do that one first because I can roll for the rows on that one. So like I could say, okay, we're gonna roll for this many, and we're gonna do this many with this color. So if you guys are going to follow me on this, make sure you get 6 scrappy cottons or just 6, just 6 colors. It doesn't have to be scraps, just 6 colors. And then well, Melissa H, are you a member on Frizzy Bee's channel? Because if you are, it may have been for that, possibly. Okay, I need to turn the sounds off because I don't need it going off on here. Let's see. Edit. Okay, where do I do the notification sounds on here? Settings. Notifications. Enable desktop notifications. I just want the sound turned off on my desktop, that's all. Like, I don't mind getting the notifications, I just don't want it to be like... Well, if you don't have any cotton, just bring 6 colors of acrylic. It can be acrylic. I'm just using cotton because I like cotton for bags. But you can totally use acrylic. Well, there you go. So yeah, we'll make us a scrappy bag, market bag, using Jada and Stitches, and then we may or may not finish it on the live. If we don't finish it on live, we'll just bring it back the next Tuesday and work on it again then. And yes, I know if you are anything like me, you're going to want to finish the bag the moment you start it, but we can only do so much in an hour and a half, so we'll get as much as we can done with all the talking and chit-chatting and stuff, so yay, I'm excited. We have a new thing to do on Tuesday. So Tuesdays is going to be our, what did I call it? Take a Chance Scrap Series. Yes, it just rolls off the tongue. I love it. Well, are you able to get some cotton? Do you have a Walmart that you have nearby? Can you, Peaches and Cream is sold at Walmart, for a very inexpensive price. I want to say it's like $2 or $3 for each cake, each little donut, whatever you want to call those things. Um, yeah, so if you end up liking Frizzy Bee, which I don't see why you wouldn't, because she's awesome and fun, and she gets she she can read between my lines, between my words. um, I was thinking, I know, see, squirrel. I was thinking I was gonna get rid of this rolly cart when I got my new cabinets. I think it's gonna stay there because honestly, I've come to really like having all my tools and things on it for my crochet stuff and all my other stuff. I mean, there might be a few things that come off of it for crafts and things, but it'll be mostly my crochet cart, I think. Crochet, Tunisian, like anything yarn related on here. Patterns, pattern books. See, I was thinking this table that I want to move behind me, it's called a TV stand. A TV tape buffet. It's like it's called like a TV stand. I can't remember what it's supposed to be called, like a couch table or something that you can put behind couches that are taller than normal TV stands but shorter than countertops. Actually, it might be as tall as a countertop. I'm not sure. But they go behind your couches typically. If you have like an open space behind your couch, you can put like these tables behind them. That's what this table is that I have. I want to put it behind me and I need to figure out some bookends, some really, really, really heavy bookends, because I want to put right here behind me all my books. I don't have a ton yet, but I have a handful. I want to put them behind me and display them not instead of, but instead of what I have now with some yarn, but not all of this chaos. Yes, Hobby Lobby is a good option too, because, when is their sale? Do they have one this week or next week? Because if you can go this week, you can get it before next Tuesday. If not, you'd have to get it by Monday. Monday would be the day that you would go, because it looks like they are in their off week. See, the t-shirts are on sale still. Anyway. Yeah, so this week is the other half of the store, basically. So Monday, if you can get to Hobby Lobby on Monday, go Monday. If you can't get to Walmart and get the Peaches and Cream, or actually not just Peaches and Cream, Walmart sells Mainstays cotton. If you can get your hands on this 100% cotton from Walmart, it comes in this green color. There's black. There's like a rosy pink. Then there's like a sky blue. It's kind of like this blue here, kind of. Maybe a little more muted. I don't know. And white, maybe? Gray. They used to have gray, but I haven't seen gray there in a while for some reason. Oh, goodness. Well, Michael sells the Peaches and Cream, or the Sugars and Cream, or something. So if you can get your hands on 6 colors of cotton, if you prefer to make market bags with cotton, get 6 colors, and that should be plenty, because I don't know how big are the Peaches and Cream? How many yards are they? Do you guys know, without me having to look? I mean, maybe you guys will tell me before I find it. Peaches and Cream. I don't know how many yards they are. 120 yards. So if you got 6 of those, that'd be 600 and... No, hold on. 20 times 6 would be 120. So that'd be 700. Yeah, that'd be plenty. Yeah, most yarn aisles that, if they're pathetic at Walmart, they should still have the cotton. Possibly. I've noticed that. Even my really skimpy, short yarn aisles at Walmart, because I've got a handful of Walmarts I can go to. And I know the ones that have the smaller aisles of yarn, I tend not to go to because of that. But I will check them every once in a while, because sometimes even those ones will have some of the newer stuff. So, but yeah, check those Walmarts out even. You may not be looking for cotton always when you go there, and so you may miss it. But yeah, Walmart has Mainstays cotton, and it is pretty much equivalent in my mind to I Love This Yarn from Hobby Lobby. And I would go as far as to say is pretty close to this K&C from Joann, which I know Joann's are basically closing at this point, but if you can get in there and get any of their K&C cotton, that would work too. But I know at mine, all they had was like 3 colors left of cotton, maybe 4. They had white, black, this dark gray, and then orange. All right, I'm going to make one more row and see how long this is. We are coming up on, all right, so I got 13 minutes before it cuts me off. So I need to get out of here anyway. See, now I want to finish this bag. Okay, what do you guys think of, here, I'll attach it with these stitch markers. Okay, who was sitting in the living room with a bowl of cereal? Better not be my husband. He knows better. But he's better at eating out there than the kids are. Oh, that stinks. Okay, so it's obviously going to be better than this. So what do you guys think of that length? Or should I go longer? I can go longer. It doesn't even have a quarter. Nana Michelle, hello, by the way. A quarter of an aisle? That stinks. Even my one Walmart that is out that way from me, it has at least half of the yarn, half of the aisle is yarn, and the other half is the darn, what's the word? The floral stuff. What do y'all think of this length of strap? Or should I go longer? Tease! Don't screenshot that. What do y'all think? I don't know. Should I go longer? So, for down here?
Yeah. There it is.
I don't know. Well, now I gotta measure this and see how long it is. Alright, so let me pull it up here. Maybe. There we go. Alright, I think I am gonna be done. There we go, got it off. Yay! Alright, guys. I'm gonna get off of here and attach this and be done. Oh, it's backwards. There we go. Yeah! Strings everywhere. No, not that way. Alright, guys. Don't forget, be kind, be positive. Go make something beautiful. And don't forget, tomorrow morning, I will have that video premiering for you guys. So make sure you chat in the comment with me, or comment in the chat. Flip those words around. And keep me company while I sit anxiously waiting. So we'll see you guys later.